For those of you who have been around for a decent amount of time might know that the title of this video, it's a threequel. So we all know that Boobs Girl is kind of a recurring character on the GentooMan channel. She's shown up in a couple videos now, and I recently encountered her again, so we got another story out of it. This one is a little bit different from the others, though. It's kind of a beginning of a new character arc for Boobs Girl, so to speak. So let's get into it. This story time takes place probably about a week ago now, I think. I don't really remember. I don't know what day it is half the time, so forgive me. But I'm pretty sure it was about a week ago. And about a week ago, there's this Walmart. I've mentioned before on this channel, some of you OGs might know that I would frequently spend time in Walmart, like with my friends or with whoever. It's just kind of a thing I would do. Like if we were bored, we just go look at Walmart and see if they had cool things just for fucking fun. But I personally collect like DVDs and Blu-rays, like movies and shit. Like I'm the one of like 5 people on the planet that still does that. But the Walmart near my house, they don't really have a whole lot for that. But there's one farther into the town I live in, and they have a much bigger selection. So I went to that location with my girlfriend one day just because, you know, I kind of wanted to look and see if they had anything good because I like collecting. I wanted to see if there's anything cool. I was kind of looking for the first Terrifier, but I wasn't sure if they would have it. It was kind of like I was looking for it because I wanted to do like a marathon with my friends, which I ended up doing, but I didn't find it. I have it now. I got it a couple days later, which was less than helpful, but I wanted to do it like for a marathon, so I wanted to get the disc, but I didn't find it in time. Quick side note, speaking of Terrifier, I think I'm going to be doing a video on Terrifier 3 just on Friday, probably, I think. I don't know. Don't quote me on that, but we'll see. I really like that movie and I want to talk about it. But anyways, back to the story. I looked around. I didn't find a whole lot. I did come across a Steelbook Blu-ray for like, you know, those like cases that are like metal cases. I came across one of those for the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. It was only like $15, which for a Steelbook isn't that bad. And there was only one left, but I decided not to get it. You know, I was like, you know what, I'll think about it. I don't know if I'll grab it. I should have grabbed it, but I decided to think about it. After I was done looking, me and my girlfriend left, and I took her to work, and we got some food, and then I went home. But the next day, I was just kind of driving about. I forget where I was going, and I decided, I'm like, you know what? I think I want to get that. I want to get that Steelbook. I'm going to go back, and I'm going to look for it. So I pulled up to the same Walmart. And when I get there, I make my way to the movie section, and unfortunately, it's gone. I can't find it anymore. Somebody smarter than myself decided to grab it. So, you know, I was a little bummed, but it was what it was. It was kind of on me. I could have grabbed it the day before if I really wanted it. So I had another look through the section, you know, just kind of walked around, tried to see what I could find. But as I was walking, I saw someone walk past the like electronics section, and they looked very familiar. So I kind of walked like towards the edge of the section towards them, and I wanted to see if it was in fact who I thought it was. And it was. It was Boobs Girl, and I don't want to keep calling her that. I forget if I gave her a name in the other 2 videos. It's been a while since I made them. So I was going to call her Mackenzie. So yeah, it was Mackenzie, or as you guys know her, Boobs Girl. And she was on her phone, but she kind of looked up and she noticed me before I said anything. So she's kind of like, oh, hey, what's up? And I just kind of responded. I'm like, oh, you know, not much, just looking at movies. What's up with you? And she kind of looked around. Like, she didn't even answer that first question. And she looked at me. She's like, you want to hear something kind of cool, but also kind of crazy? And I'm like, okay, sure. She's like, all right, walk with me. So I start walking with her through this Walmart. And she's like, so do you know that YouTube channel, Anxiety War? And I do, because I like that channel. I used to watch it a lot. I don't think he posts that much anymore, or like YouTube like takes down his stuff. I don't know. But I do like the guy, and I liked his videos. And for those of you who haven't seen him, he kind of does the like that whole Chris Hansen show kind of thing, where like I don't know what words I can use here to not get this video taken down, but he does the Chris Hansen thing where it's kind of like a sting operation. Like he'll pose as someone kind of young online, and these people will like message him, like people are around or near him, and then he'll arrange to meet up and then kind of like catch them in the act, you know. That wasn't super descriptive, but I think you get what I'm talking about. And so when Mackenzie asked me if I knew this channel, I'm like, oh yeah, I do. I like that channel. Why? What about it? She's like, well, I'm kind of doing the same thing right now. And she shows me her phone, and it's like, you know that messaging app Kick? It's always fucking Kick. she has this like Kik message open with this guy. And through these messages, I can see that she has arranged to meet this guy at Walmart, and she tells me she's going to confront him. And so I kind of ask her, I'm like, wait, you're meeting him here? Like, you're confronting him here, like, on your own? Like, and she was like, well, yeah, I kind of thought about it when I got here. Like, doing it by myself is probably not a super great idea. So, like, do you want to, like, come with me to do it? And honestly, I'm like, I don't know. I don't know if I want to get messed up in all this, but I also don't want you to do this alone. We don't know who this guy is. So I'll go with you. We walk around this Walmart and we go through all the aisles. She's texting the guy, asking him where he is, trying to find him. And he's like responding sort of, but not really. And eventually we do run into a guy who looks exactly like the profile picture on this Kik account. And we find him in the goddamn frozen food aisle. So Mackenzie, she exits the messenger. She goes into her camera and she starts recording. And she walks up to the guy and she kind of starts talking to him. She's recording and like she walks up to him. She's like, excuse me, sir. Are you looking for a little girl named, I think she said like fucking Amy or something was like the name she posed with. And this guy just like sighs. And then he like looks around the aisle and he looks at Mackenzie and he's like, I don't want to be in your fucking TikTok. He starts walking away. And so she starts following him, and he's clearly, like, very angry. And she's like, oh, it's not a TikTok. Like, are you looking for this girl? Like, are you looking for her? You know how they do it in the videos? She almost seemed like she was, like, imitating those videos. They kind of, like, say it louder and louder and, like, follow the guy. And I was, like, kind of scared for her safety because this guy looked mad as fuck. So I was following her, and she's following him with a camera. And he keeps saying, like, almost to mask what she's saying, like, I don't want to be in your fucking TikTok. Like, I don't want to be in your video. You can't film me. He starts, like, causing this whole scene. And he's just trying to, like, drown out what she's saying. Like, he keeps repeating it. He's like, I don't want to be in your video. Stop filming me. You can't film me. I'm going to call the police. Like, get out of my face. And it gets to the point that, like, one of the Walmart, like, employees comes up to us, and she just kind of stops all of us. But this guy just keeps walking. He goes out the door, and fucking Mackenzie just, like, keeps chasing him. But the employee, like, stops me, like, steps in front of me. And she's like, you guys can't film in here. I'm like, and I'm trying to get past this Walmart employee. I'm like, yeah, okay, like, we're not going to film in here. Don't worry. Like, I got to catch up to her, but we won't film in here anymore. I'm sorry. So I take off after her because I don't want her to be alone with this dude. Like, I don't know what he's going to do. I run out to the parking lot and I see her chasing this dude. And it is literally just like that fucking Anxiety War video where he chases the guy out of Target. Like, same exact shit, except he didn't, like, drop his keys or anything. So I chase after Mackenzie. She's chasing after this guy. He gets in his car and just zooms away, but she ends up getting his plate. I'm not really sure what she ended up doing with any of this because, you know, I've heard in a lot of these videos that, like, that they're not that good because nothing actually gets done about it. Like, they expose the person, but then there can't be any, like, legal action or something. Just depends on how it's done. I don't know. I'd have to do my own research on it. But once the guy was gone, like, I asked Mackenzie, like, are you okay? And she's like, yeah, I'm okay. And so I started talking to her. I'm like, is this, like, the first time that you've done this? She's like, no, I actually do this fairly frequently. I think it's a good cause. I think it's kind of cool. And I'm like, okay, yeah, like, I feel that, but be safe and also, like, be careful about what you're doing because sometimes it, like, kind of interferes with any legal action being able to happen. She's like, I know, I'll be careful. And she asked me, she was like, hey, do you want to maybe do one of these with me one time? I was like, you want me to, like, help you with this? She's like, yeah, like, you could do, like, a whole video of it. It could be a story time or it could be, like, a different kind of video. Like, you could totally do one with me. And I said, like, I don't know, like, again, this is kind of like a tricky subject. You kind of got to do it right. And I don't know if I know how to do it right, but maybe. She's like, okay, yeah, like, let me know. She's like, okay, cool. And then I, like, checked she had a way home. She had her car there. I told her to get home safe. I went home, and that was that. So, yeah, that pretty much wraps up the story time. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, leave a like, subscribe if you're new. You all know the drill at this point. But on top of that, would you guys want to see that? Would you guys want to see a video? I don't know if you guys are fucking interested in, like, GentooMan Vs Predator or what, but let me know. And maybe I'll do a video with her because I know I was supposed to do that vlog with her a while ago. But I did that, actually, and all my footage got corrupted, which was really fucking annoying, and it ruined my, like, month when that happened. But let me know if you guys want to see that, and hopefully I can actually make it happen this time if you want to. That's going to do it for me today. Sorry my uploading schedule's been shit. My life has been fucked recently. My schedule is all over the place with work and side projects. So yeah, it's been rough, but I hope I can upload more. And thank you guys so much for watching. I love you all, and I'll catch you in the next one. Later.